Alright, chat. I'm back with another one. We're 12-4. Let's see what we can do today. Last time we was on, got our ass handed to us. So, we definitely don't want that no more. There we go, that's better. Okay. Let's see who we gonna play today.
We are about 10 miles or so southwest of downtown Los Angeles at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Haven't played them yet. Let's see how this goes.
Here's the punter,
we got a pretty good offense.
to get us started.
Maybe we can ride the QB a little bit.
In Southern California. And a fair catch signaled for and taken. Successfully. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy set the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And the coverage terrific there as that's
good play for 5.
It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
Back to the air, Herbert on second down. Escaping the pressure right, and that's incomplete.
Ooh, he just did get away from that pressure, boy. We almost have
throwing it away like that. Frankly,
what
I
he
think it was
got
the
for
only
me
play.
on third down.
And got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Herbert. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they've got it well across midfield.
All right,
down to the
now
40
I know all
before
you're
it's
trying
all
to do is
said
get
and
the running
done.
back out wide.
Great way to
Okay.
convert on 3rd
Got
down there.
something.
21 yards the play. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Wow, what we doing out there, Carlton?
And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. I think it's fair to say there's nothing that gets a crowd to its feet quite like a big play, and that was something special there. Boy, was he moving.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
22-yard line.
Brady and the Bucs now with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The end result, 21 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Brady now on 1st down. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. This duo locked in, 14 yards there and a 1st down. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 9 big yards on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Brady going to fake the give to Jones and set up to throw. And down he goes. They sack it back right around the 41-yard line. And their inaugural sack of the game coming from an unlikely source.
You mean it wasn't a linebacker? It wasn't a defensive end?
It was somebody like you.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that's a surprise for the offense. That's not what they normally get when they think about pressure.
The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Brady. Looking for Gronkowski, and he's got it complete. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers' 22-yard line. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
Buccaneers.
On 1st down, Brady. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
You didn't make that tackle, boy. I was off to the
hitting it
races.
before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. 3rd and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Brady gives this one off to Jones. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4.
Brings up 4th down.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down. And he holds it in for the Buccaneer touchdown.
Boom. Give me that, player.
Touchdown pass to O.J. Howard. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
And that was a beautiful ball right there as he waited for his tight end to come uncovered in the end zone, so give him points for patience as well. Delivered it right where it needed to be for 6 points.
It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting him to shreds.
And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Now third down is looming. A pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there.
3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Hunter Henry brings it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
Killing me with
at
the
the
little
44.
outpost. Running back in
His
time.
first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on third down.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. Credit him with a 1 yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
And that'll be incomplete.
Oh, Chad, he
Pretty
got
good shot as he
lucky.
tried to
That
pull
should have been
one
going
in.
for
Couldn't
6.
hang on third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Going to throw on third down with Herbert. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration.
I was out of position there, Chad.
Incompletions. Receivers
Almost got
blanketed
me.
on both attempts. This time on
But
third
that
down.
pressure got to him.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Let's see if he go with another out
They'll
route.
try and throw for it here. That's to his running
Let's
back,
go.
complete.
Let's
They cannot
go.
move free. They stop him at the line on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs. Now a first down carry by Jones. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd and 15 coming up after that loss of 2. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. From midfield, here's Brady. Open man has got one. It's complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way
7
down
time,
inside
baby.
the 20.
Putting it where
A
he
nice
needs to.
play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That's complete to his running back, Evans. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
A 6-yard.
The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. shotgun again to Jones. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun now for Brady. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
Chad,
as
I
we
should
head
have rolled out to the
halftime.
right. Mike would have been
On
open.
4th down, Ryan Suckup now for the Buccaneer
That's a
field goal.
mistake.
This from 36 yards out. And the
I'll still
11-year
take the first,
veteran
though.
bangs it through, and the Bucs take a 3-0 lead. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Charger drive about to get going. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes. Back
Wow.
to back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you
Man,
might be able to
that's
get a
a big
2 for
save
1
for me.
without ever even giving up the football.
He had me, Chad.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again, Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
On 3rd down, Herbert. And that is incomplete.
Let's go.
And a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
It was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on 1st down, 2nd down, 3rd down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
And they are going for it. Herbert now. Gonna throw right side here.
Chad.
And past the 40.
Yeah, one
Before he's
little-
out of bounds. Facing a 4th down, they come away with 18 yards
Yeah.
and the 1st down conversion.
Oh, well. Back at it.
Herbert throwing again. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Herbert on 1st down now. And a throw right sideline is complete. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. He finds his receiver, Williams, for a Charger touchdown.
He caught me off position,
Mike
Chad. I should have
Williams
been on that
with
safety.
a second
Instead, I
touchdown
was
here
on
in this
beat him.
first half. And the Chargers are going to retake the lead. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result had he opted for the touchback. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete.
Intended for Antonio Brown. Incomplete. It's 3rd down and 10 yards.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Working from the gun, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Intended for Chris Godwin. Chris Harris on the...
So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away.
For the Buccaneers.
This will be fielded at the 17. First half in the books.
I know the Chargers defense is already nice, but I do like the way this cat playing with him, Chad. He on his stuff. I like it. But we're going to have to take this in the half.
So a 4-point game here as we get set to resume action in this 3rd quarter of play. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
Come on now. 28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there.
I'm damn so glad I got there because he damn sure bumped my receiver.
And we still have a chance to win this game.
Thought I was going to throw a pick.
We'll see if they can pick it up. Throwing on first down is Brady. And this is incomplete.
Hello, new viewer. How you doing?
But it's going to be 2nd down.
From the
I'm
snap,
over here fighting for my life with the Bucs right now, trying to get this win. We're going to see if it's going to happen.
To no avail.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a draw play. This is Jones. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going
almost had the edge, Chad. Almost.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. An extra cornerback now in the game for the Chargers here on 3rd. Operating from the gun, Brady. He's got it complete to Gronkowski. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Evans has it left side. Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
Let's go, chat. He was looking in the backfield. I got him short too much. He came up, hit him right over the top with Big Mike, baby. Let's
For
go.
as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard
And then we come back and do this shit.
Truly fast. That was incredible.
And that's the kind of play where you have to kind of catch your breath afterwards. So just give me a second here, because when he shifted into high gear, he was an absolute blur out there. No substitute for speed. We talk about that all the time. The evidence was right there.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they
Ooh,
would.
that's a
because
big
if they
time
were
tackle.
confident enough to do it on the last
man.
drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really looked clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Now he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there.
It's a gain.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 33 yards that time. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Henry. And he gets it down to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his 2nd catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their 3rd corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his time.
He's all the way in for a Charger touchdown.
That was a damn good run. Damn.
32 yards as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
26-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They'll start out here with a jet sweep, and he will lose yardage
Oh
and be
my
backed up to the
goodness.
24.
Come on, bro. I
2
had
yards
nothing
the
but
loss,
green
2nd and
grass.
12.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Brady. He sets up the screen to Jones. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield, a really nice pickup.
is going to do it for this third
Fourth quarter.
action.
You
You
will
are
die,
watching
chat.
the NFL on EA
Still
Sports.
mad about that extra point.
The Bucs on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. They're looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they get the football.
I do
They'll
this
set
every
up
game.
shop
I
at
press
their
the
own
wrong button.
49-yard line.
Blount was open over the middle.
He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball. I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
The Charger drive about to get going. Another important fourth quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. This pass finds its way to Williams. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out by a few inches. That'll be a first down. Herbert off of play action. Blitz coming, and down he goes. A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
And incomplete.
Let's go. He was trying to do that same little out route.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 17.
The Chargers on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 17. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
Here's Lachlan Edwards now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a fourth quarter lead. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you
right
never
there.
want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
We're finna go for this, chat. We're finna be aggressive.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Brady. Looking for Godwin, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line.
Bad throw by me.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's in for a charge.
Or let him score first play, either way.
Austin Eckler, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score, Chargers 28, Buccaneers.
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. To Evans on the slant.
Brady's pass.
That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Brady looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
First down.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Derwin James with a pick. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Oh, man, Chad. I seen the outside technique and still threw it outside.
Their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, we look to the lead, look
I don't
at the
deserve this
deficit,
one
trying to
either.
make a play downfield.
We about to
Everyone
lose 2
seeking
in
to
a
be
row.
somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
He'll get this to Eckler. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
35-yard line.
So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. Now a pass here caught by Hunter Henry. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 14-yard line.
It's Eckler again. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 14 yards out. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Chargers.
That's all she wrote for this one, Chad. We're going to try to bounce back next
game, and they're
game.
still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. But they decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
28-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. Looking back to the air on second down, it's Brady. Now a desperation throw, deep down, and got his man, complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Chris Godwin, 72 yards. And the Bucs are able to close the gap just a bit.
You've got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12.
Trying to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
For Tampa Bay.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Now a toss, running left, Eckler. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver, and it's third down.
And less than a yard.
And they will take a knee here. So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaunt. This has been a presentation
That's
of the
back-to-back
NFL
games right there, Chad.
EA
Got beat by
Sports.
more than 2 schools.
With that, we say so long, everybody.
Not a good look. 12-5 right now. Oh, man. Gotta bounce back.